Hi, welcome to Marlene at Home, and I'm Marlene. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about fall flower lessons from a non-gardener. I am not a gardener. I don't have a green thumb, and I just have to buy lovely plants somewhere else and then try to keep them alive. I still have a few vestiges left from summer here, some of my red plants, but this summer my plants on the back porch really took a beating, and by August, my hanging plant that I usually have down at this end was totally demolished. The red geraniums that I had up on the fireplace in several spots, they were demolished. Now my geranium on the front porch was great, but by August, September, I was looking for some new flowers back here. The red ones that were under roof here in our pavilion, they did okay. I did go out because I just needed Cooper. Stay here. Come get your chair. Cooper, I'm getting your chair. No, this chair. Hey, hey, come on. That chair. Anyway, I did have to go out and buy some replacements because I hardly had any flowers this summer. And one of the ones I'll show you that I did get at a bargain price was to replace the big one that I had here all summer, and that the storms really just tore apart. But I really like all the different varieties of collias, and so I got this on clearance, and it really helped give me a little color out here since most everything else was dead. So I'll show you some other things. Into September and early October, I was really glad to switch to fall mums, some pumpkins and that kind of decoration. So I thought I was all set, all fall. All I need is my decorations till Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving, after Thanksgiving or that weekend, I can put up my Christmas decorations. But the trouble is that my mums, no matter what I've done out here, just have not lasted. And here we are, we're not close to Thanksgiving yet, like almost a month away. Well, it's early November when you see this, so these mums are just not going to make it. And so I'm like, wow, now what am I going to do? And you can see there's not a new bloom on any of these. So maybe in a week or two, this one's already started to fall apart, kind of lost its shape. But anyway, I added some pumpkins this week when we got to later into October. But they just aren't the mums that I usually like to have, the various colors, the shapes. So I'll show you what I've done out on my front porch. Amazingly, for my flowers that did not last into fall, my summer geranium here has done wonderful. And here we are almost in November and early November, and it still looks like the middle of summer. The spikes, I even had to cut off the trailing vines. They were out to the grass. And so I did add a pumpkin in October and tried to make this, usually I would replace my geraniums long ago and put a big mum here, but I couldn't get rid of something that was doing just so well. So I waited until late October, went out and got a mum that, as you can see, has not opened yet. So hopefully this is going to be the plant that I'll put over there with more pumpkins and things to get me through November. A large yellow mum and a pumpkin, and I may add some other things along the way, maybe a purple cabbage. But anyway, just some ways to transition from early fall flowers to later fall flowers. And I've never had to buy two sets of fall flowers before. But I think it was because we had such a hot summer, such a hot fall, that flowers are just doing something a little different, even for this non-gardener. You might want to check out the local tourist attraction across from Jarrettsville Public Library, where there are acres and acres of beautiful sunflowers. No green thumb? Well, I just showed my daughter a very easy craft I saw on Pinterest, and she made these lovely autumn trees with lights, and you really just needed 4 items for each tree: a leftover planter, an old tomato cage, autumn garland and lights that you would wrap around the tomato cage. They came out very attractive with a tree on each side of her door, and very pretty the darker the night is. And so I highly recommend this to you. And here's a full shot of the front door. And you can see that there are pumpkins going down either side of the steps. And at the very bottom, you will see the 2 pumpkins my grandsons carved with a lot of help from their daddy and their mom as well, but a fun annual family tradition. And if all else fails flower-wise, then just get some silk fall foliage, swag, add a battery-operated candle, and there's a centerpiece on your table or end table, coffee table, whatever. Well, happy fall, you all, and thanks to my sister Cindy for this canvas painting that she made me. And thanks for watching Marlene at Home. I really appreciate all of my viewers. Have a great November.